Happy Monday, people. This is Sebastian Kane. This is my favorite day of the week. Monday. It's the day that I reach out to my family and friends and just say hello, and I send special messages and whatnot. And I let people know how I feel about them because this was all started by my mother, who said that once a week we should all at least reach out and touch the people that we like, that we care for. So Monday is the day that was chosen, and I've done this for years. I call the people that I love and I say, Happy Monday. I love you. And mostly because I don't want a day to go by and them not know it. I don't. You can't talk to people, everybody, every day, but I make sure that on Monday, there's a list of people that I make sure I talk to if I don't talk to on any other day of the week. So, happy Monday and welcome to my channel. My name is Sebastian, last name Kane, Kayn. I'm here in Houston, Texas, and welcome to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, like, and share. Feel free that at any point to make a comment, drop down in the comments, ask a question, or provide me with a topic to talk about. We'd love to talk, love to hear from you, and let's just keep it cute. If we can't keep it cute, keep it mute. Simple. Like I said, I'm here in Houston, Texas, and like everybody else, I am locked in because of the virus, shall we say. I don't know if we're allowed to say all that on the air. I heard that there are people who are being demonetized for mentioning that. I haven't been monetized, so I'm not really worried about it. But how has it been treating you guys? It hasn't changed my lifestyle very much at all because I live and work at home. I've always done that. I've done that for years. So it hasn't really changed that much for me. I keep hand sanitizers in all the rooms. I have a section of the home that is devoted to doing hair. And so it is up to legal standards. I have hand sanitizers. I sanitize the sink, the chairs, the dryers, whatever clients leave. I never have more than 2 or 3 people at a time, so I don't have to worry about being overcrowded or spaces being invaded or anything like that. I mop multiple times a day. I sweep multiple times a day. And like I said, I keep the place generally clean, cleaner than most places you will find. As well as I office my real estate business here. I'm with Champions Real Estate here in Houston, Texas. We work throughout Texas. I am a licensed salesperson in the state of Texas. So if I can help you find a property, sell a property, whether you want to rent or buy, please give me a call. The number is 832-292-0437. That's 832-292-0437. I will do my very best to find you exactly what you want. Okay, now the commercials are over. Getting back to the way we're living these days. So how's life treating you? Over here, everything is well. No one is sick. The dogs are fine. My partner's fine. I'm fine. No flu, no coughing, no sneezing. My allergies are acting up a little bit. I've had a little sinus thing going on, but that's it. So nothing out of the usual. Nothing. So I feel good about that. We are practicing social distancing. We've always been, people to wash our hands multiple times a day. So that's nothing new. And as I said before, there's hand sanitizers in my salon area, by all the sinks in the house. There are, I disinfect everything. We mop with bleach. We wipe the counters down. I use bleach in my dishwater. So it's not like, I don't know, nothing has changed for me. Now, for other people, maybe. I go to the store and I've noticed that there is no bleach, there are no paper towels, there is no toilet paper. And luckily, I buy that stuff in bulk. So, though it's been hard to find, I have not ever run out. Thank God. Uh, so we're lucky. We're lucky. You know, the freezer is full. We have canned goods. We have fruits and vegetables. We have been going to the grocery store. And we've been practicing the social distancing, though other people are not doing it as well. I do find it a little cumbersome to have to wipe down the shopping carts every time we use one, but we wipe them down, sanitize our hands, all of that. So I feel pretty secure at the moment, though I acknowledge that I am a little leery, more so than normal. But that's it. But it's a small price to pay to stay healthy. Because I don't care what anyone says. You know, this may be curable and maybe it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know that the dead people feel that way. You know, the people who are really, really ill on respirators, they may not feel like it's not a big deal. Like it will miraculously blow over and just sort of disappear. I've always thought that the 2 week prediction was a little bit, I'm going to say hopeful. I personally think the man was lying, but I'm going to say hopeful. And to a certain degree, I understand why somebody would lie to not make the people in general, and the people of the country in generally not panic. But I still don't think that it's a good thing to lie to people, not about something so serious. But I'm reaching because I am. But that brings me to my question. If things are as bad as they are now, and they don't look like they're going to get any better very soon, they say maybe a month or so, things will get back to normal. I'm not sure that I agree with that. And just based on what I see in other countries that have been dealing with this openly for more than a month, I don't see this being okay in a month. And the numbers that we know of are just the numbers that we know of. We don't know how long the virus has really been here. We don't know how long the problem has been in existence in this country. We only know when we started and what has happened since we have started, what we have discovered in that period of time, which I'm not sure represents in totality what's really going on. So just saying that, I think that we need to come up with another way of voting, because you know I'm all about the vote. I'm all about being heard. And right now is a great example as to why we need to all make sure that we go vote, especially minorities. We need to vote. We have to vote. We cannot let this slip by. But I want to know one thing. If all of this is as bad as they say, if we don't know how the virus is contracted for sure, and we don't know how infected the country really is, and we are now making all of these precautions. We have closed the restaurants. You know, we are only doing takeout food. We're standing 6 feet away from each other. We're sanitizing everything we touch. People are wearing gloves, masks, and whatnot. So what is that supposed to do to voting? I mean, they have rescheduled primaries. So how do we vote? I mean, realistic. We have to think about, what are we going to do in November when it's time for the primary election? What are we going to do? So I think we need to come up with other options for people to vote. Now, we do have early voting. Yes. But why can't we vote on via the internet? Why can't we vote over the phone? Really? It's a thought. I mean, seriously, because we pay bills on the phone. We can open accounts on the phone. I paid my taxes on the phone. I I filed my taxes and paid my taxes over the phone. So if I can do that with the IRS, why can't we vote that way? Why can't we have some sort of code that would allow us to vote? We can register, be given a code that is distinctly for us, or for the individual, and vote. Why not? That would make it easier. I think that would raise the numbers of people who actually vote. You don't have to wait in line. We should actually save money because then you don't have people manning the polls. We don't have to buy as many polling machines. There is no reason for people to not start voting. If we were to vote from, say, for a period of a week, instead of just having early voting, we'll just say, instead of voting on one day, we'll vote from, say, the 1st of November through the 3rd. You make sure that you log in. You can only log in once and vote either via the internet or via your cell phone. That way you don't have to risk infecting anybody, being infected by anybody, and you're more likely to actually participate in the vote. Why not? Oh, and if you can fill out your census, which I already did, and everybody else, make sure you do it too. We need to count. We need to be counted. Without being counted, monies will not be assigned to areas of the country that need it the most, and we don't know that you are there. If the government doesn't know you are there, they don't have to account for it. So be heard, be counted, vote, and fill out the census, please. But getting back to it, if you can fill out the census via the internet over your cell phone, it's web. If you can do that web-based, why can't you vote? We should think about that. I'm sure there is a tech person out there somewhere who can who can develop a program that would allow us to safely and securely vote online. Why can't we do it? You can work Facebook over your phone or on the computer. I can pay my MasterCard bill, my American Express, via the computer. I pay for my car's registration, tags, title, license, all over the internet, via the phone. Why can't we do it? I tell you, I think a big reason why we can't do it is because it would make it too accessible to too many people, and people would take advantage of that opportunity. People who normally would not vote, people who normally would not stand in line, I bet they would stand in line. That would also increase the number of young people that participated in the system because they're all about using the phone. They're all about the internet. If I can find a partner via the phone, whether it's for one day or for a lifetime, why can't we vote by the phone? Why can't we vote over the phone? Why? I mean, most phones are computers now. Why can't we vote that way? When I go sign on to an account of mine using a different instrument, say I change cell phones, not even phone numbers, just cell phones. I transfer my number to a new phone. It can tell me, the website will contact me via email to identify myself and the new phone that I'm using because it's not used to getting messages or being contacted via that instrument. That seems pretty secure to me. Why can't we vote via the internet, i.e., your cell phone? Why? It makes no sense. Well, actually, it would make great sense to do it. It makes no sense that we can't do it. It makes no sense that we haven't started doing it already. We do everything else via the internet and over our cell phones. People, we need to exercise our options. We need to provide ourselves with more options. Even furthermore, we need to make the people that we have voted into office work for us. Why can't we make this happen? We say we want the young people to participate. We say we want them to be involved. Well, let's bring it to them. Let's communicate the way they do. Maybe they have something they can teach us. We are very stubborn when it comes to change. We don't want to change. And if we are all about the people, then we need to make these privileges available to the people in current time. We need to be more relevant. We need to make ourselves relevant, not even more relevant. We need to be relevant when it comes to technology. We have all of this technology that we currently use. Well, we need to truly use it. Technology is supposed to make your life easier. It's supposed to make you more involved. I mean, in some ways, it removes you from reality because you no longer have to face people face to face. We do less of that. But right now, the times require that. So it's a good thing. Kids are used to using their phones. They're used to ordering everything online. They are used to looking up things on the computer via their cell phones. They're used to paying their bills that way. We transfer money that way. Who uses cash anymore? Really? We need to be able to vote over the phone and the internet. We need to allow more people to truly be involved. And if you need a reason, well, turn on CNN. They'll provide you with a multitude of reasons that you should be involved. I'm not even asking that you agree with me as far as my politics. I have never even talked about my politics. What I am talking about is us all being involved. We are all here together, and I think we all basically want the same thing. Some people want more control over other people's lives than others do. But at the end of the day, I think everybody wants the same thing. We all want to be safe. We all want to be happy. We all want to be prosperous. We want to be able to do the things we want to do. We want to enjoy life, laugh, and have fun. And we want our families to be safe, secure, well-fed, warm, or cool, whatever that means, but comfortable. We all want them to be safe, secure, and comfortable. But that requires voting. That requires being involved. So, somebody answer that question. Why can't we vote on the phone? Think about it. Thank you for tuning in. I will be back no later than next Monday. I'm going to try and get you guys a video every Monday at least. Hopefully a few in between, but definitely on Mondays. And like I said, happy Monday. Have a great day. God bless. And stay blessed.